Hello students, I am Dr. Krupa Rasne, professor from Jain College of Engineering, Belgavi. Today let us continue with the cyber network security concepts, enterprise security using Zachman framework, lecture module 5.3. In this, we'll be looking into the chapter 4 from textbook Thomas Mowbray titled Cyber Security Managing Systems, Conducting Testing, Investing Intrusion, Willy publication. So chapter 3 Enterprise Security using the framework. We have seen the Zachman framework, the primitive models, and we have also seen the business question analysis of architectural problem solving patterns. Today, we'll be looking into the document mining, hierarchy formation, enterprise workshop, matrix mining, nominal group technique, mini patterns for problem solving, followed by summary. All of them are going to be the architectural problem solving patterns which are used to understand the Zachman framework and implement it into their work. So coming to document mining, also known as document analysis, the problem solving type is divergent thinking. The process roles is task lead experienced in EA problem solving technique, principal architect as methodology SME, content roles the team, communication techniques, individual document inspection documenting findings with traceable sources, range of duration 1 day to 1 month depending upon the collection of the document. The background for document mining is interviews are weak data collection technique because the information depends on one person's opinion which varies by their personal situation each day. So the customer documents are usually multi-person products that are vetted. Hence, more importance is given to documentation rather than interviewing people on individual basis. The EA consultant is on safe ground if he always maintains traceability to the document source. Continuing, the preparation. Collect as many customer documents as possible. Establish criteria for what is to be collected and how much to collect. Then this will be followed by procedure. Once the preparation is done, let us see what is the procedure. Most of the work is conducted outside of the meetings. Meetings are used to organize the overall efforts. The methodology SME advises on what information to collect to answer the business question. The task lead directs the team to perform the mining. So the expert will advise on what information to collect and the task lead will direct the team to perform the document mining. And then obtain as much enterprise documentation as possible also. Choose a column and go through each document to find examples. Then you keep a list of what you find, the enterprise's text defining it, and the document and page number where it's located for traceability. Completing document mining for all the interrogatives will populate the row 1. Vet the results with customer leads after hierarchy formation. So that is the role of your document mining. Let us look next into hierarchy formation, how it helps the Zachman framework. It is also known as cards on the wall. Problem solving type is convergent thinking. Process role lead task lead experienced in EA problem solving techniques. Content role will be the team. Communication techniques will be small breakout discussions with cards on the wall or table and subsequently using Excel and Visio to create the diagram. So try to do it manually and then convert it into an electronic material. Range of duration would be half hour to 2 hours. The background for hierarchy formation is interviews are a weak data collection technique because the information depends on one person's opinion, which varies by their personal situation each day. Customer documents are usually multi-person products that are vetted. The EA consultant is on safe ground if she always maintains traceability to the document source. So this is supporting your document mining. The preparation is put the names of the primitive entities generated by document mining onto sticky notes or printed in a large font and cut into separate pieces for tabletop exercise or a sticky wall. 28 point times New Roman works for tabletop. So this is the font size given for tabletop. And if it is for the wall, then 72 point times New Roman works for the wall. And also include some information that ties each primitive back to the Excel listing, that is the roll number, or the source document, that is a document name and the page number. The procedure would be play a cards on the wall exercise with small groups and organize each list of primitives from the document mining into a hierarchy, possibly inventing some new categories in the middle of the tree. Redraw this electronically and print it as a readable poster. When complete, you have 6 hierarchies which populate row 2. Vet the results with the customer leads. So this is your hierarchy formation. Let us move on to the enterprise workshop, also known as large group consensus forming review meeting. Problem solving time is information sharing, convergent thinking. Process roles, customer lead, ideally, or facilitator. Content roles should be customer review team. Communication techniques would be hierarchy posters, written descriptions on PowerPoint, and also the sticky wall. Range of duration, again it is 1.5 hours to 6.5 hours. The background for enterprise workshop would be the customer review team is a larger group than the customer leads, whose consensus will be required to proceed to implementing the problem solution. The purpose of this workshop is to share information and build consensus by soliciting input into the solution. The preparation that is required for enterprise workshop would be you have to create large format posters for the hierarchies, create a 3-ring binder for all other materials such as the Excel listing of the primitive definitions and their sources. So again continuing with the documentation but with the hierarchy. Prepare headings and items for sticky wall. Then use 72 point times New Roman works for the sticky wall. This I had already told you. Include some information that ties each sticky wall item back to its definition. So coming to the procedure, bring the posters and some binders with the row 1 definitions to the workshop with enterprise stakeholders. Have the enterprise take ownership of the meeting and walk through each hierarchy validating the models. So this workshop is usually done with one hierarchy at a time. So this is an enterprise workshop. Next, let us look into the matrix mining. Also known as creating another matrix. Problem solving time is convergent thinking. Process roles are the task lead who is EA program solving SME experts. Content roles are the team. Communication techniques, silent document review, internal review workshops. Range of duration 1 hour to 2 days depends on the documentation. The background would be matrices are composite models that show relationships and effects between columns of the Zachman framework. So this is a matrix mining and it basically affects the between the columns of the Zachman framework. Preparation would be reuse the documents collected for document mining, and the procedure would be carefully review these documents for cross-column relationship, that is a sentence involving more than one column, for example a role and a process. Then keep track of each relationship including document, quoted text and the page number. Then conduct an enterprise workshop to validate the address. Next, in the architectural problem solving pattern is the nominal group technique. This is also known as spit VATS, a fun variation. Problem solving type is divergent thinking, information sharing, and then convergent thinking. So the process roles are felicitator, flip card, recorder. The content roles again is the team. The communication techniques is silent writing, group notes, group definitions, and straw poll. The range would be 1/4 hour to half an hour. Background is the widely used meeting procedure called nominal group technique, which was published in 1975, is only slightly varied by collecting the ideas anonymously and redistributing them instead of having each person read his or her idea in the round robin. Hence, the preparation would be the facilitator and business owner prepare a seed question that is written on the flip card. The facilitator brings slips of paper, spare pens, and waste basket or similar container. The procedure is the facilitator explains the technique and distributes slips of papers. The group silently writes to the question for a set period, say typically for 5 to 10 minutes. Then the facilitator directs the group to crumble up their ideas and throw them in the waste basket, which the facilitator playfully carries and tries to make a game of it. The facilitator then redistributes the slips of paper randomly and the papers are read aloud around round robin. As the papers are read, they are recorded on the flip card by the facilitator or someone in the recorder role. The ideas are then numbered. The facilitator asks people to define the ideas and ask if there are any duplicates or ideas that should be combined. The final step is to take a straw poll, have people pick the best 2 or 3 ideas, and the facilitator calls for the votes and records the results. Review and conduct a focused discussion of the priorities generated. The discussion could then transition to an action plan. So this is a nominal group technique. Coming to the mini patterns for problem solving meetings. These mini patterns are additional techniques to round out your meeting facilitation skills. So techniques such as breakouts and idea parking lot are classic approaches for conducting effective meetings. So you get organized. If you have no agenda, brainstorm these 2 questions on a flip card. Why are we here? What outcomes do we want? So once these 2 questions are put out, if the agenda is not actually ready. Breakouts meetings are least productive when only one person talks and everyone else does nothing but listen and takes notes. In general, people's creativity is inhibited in groups larger than 5. So the facilitator can ask that the group form small discussions to address a particular question and then have them report back their conclusion subgroup by subgroup. And then another approach is to quickly generate a list of topics or concerns, brainstorming or brain writing, and then have each breakout take one problem to solve as a subgroup before briefing the general session. So this is the mini patterns for problem solving meetings. Big gathering, make it into small groups. Each group will have their own small discussions and then there will be conclusions made by these subgroups by subgroups. So this is your mini patterns for problem solving. Continuing the flip cards. Unlike a computer or a whiteboard, flip cards give a group unlimited space for creativity. When a page of a flip card is filled, it is moved and tapped to a nearby wall. Flip cards, the visibility is there in flip cards. So the flip cards are group notes. People do not need to be taking their own notes. They can have their heads up and be fully engaged in the meeting. Flip cards are also highly portable, unlike whiteboards. You can move it around, sit somewhere and look at it, so it's portable. Time management. If you plan an agenda, plan the time of each meeting topic and stick to it. Or ask the group if they want to extend the time. Assign a timekeeper to remind the group. Make sure there is a highly visible clock in the meeting room. Time consciousness keeps people focused on problem solving. Ground rules is have some good ground rules for each meeting so that distractions are minimized and the group doesn't waste the time. So that was coming to idea parking lot. Post a separate Flipkart to capture ideas that are outside the meeting's purpose. Revisit these ideas at the end of the meeting and decide as a group how they should be addressed. So this was the mini pattern for problem solving meetings. There are other problem solving catalogs as seen here. So let us look at it one by one. General problem solving and business meeting facilitations are similar disciplines and they share common catalogs of techniques. Perhaps the most widely used and respected catalog of technique is Techniques of Structured Problem Solving by Arthur Van Gundy. So he has his own catalog and techniques to be used. New techniques are constantly being developed. Beyond problem solving, there is a new generation of techniques being based upon possibility thinking. Maybe in the long run, this will again evolve and things become more simplified as it evolves. More than 60 possibility thinking methods have been published in Holman and Devane in 2007. Using techniques such as the circle way, the world cafe, open space, and appreciative inquiry, groups are encouraged to explore new possibilities based upon organizational strength rather than dwelling on the problems and the weaknesses. Coming to the summary, architecture is the design of a complex structure that enables change and reuse. Enterprise architecture is architecture of an enterprise. Solution architecture is the architecture of any system. So this is the summary. The ability to change rapidly and confidently is the key to enterprise success. Incorporating cybersecurity requirements in the enterprise change process assures that changes result in secure systems and a secure enterprise. Very important to put the security right in the beginning of the design phase. The Zachman framework is a baseline reference model for enterprise architecture. We have seen this in this particular lecture. Then it has 6 columns. Corresponding to different types of entities. Example, materials, processes, locations, roles, events, and motivations. It has 6 rows corresponding to different perspective. The executive management, architecture, engineer, technicians, and the enterprise. So this is what we have been seeing in the last few lectures. The problem solving patterns are a catalog of architecture methods which are used to populate Zachman framework primitive models, that is document mining and hierarchy formation, as well as composite models, example matrix mining. So these are how we look at these problem solving for Zachman framework. The enterprise workshop is an approach for the EA core team to gain acceptance and ownership of the architecture models and definitions. Then coming to architectural methods which can solve a very broad range of problems such as strategic planning, investment decision support, analyzing impacts across complex enterprise and solution of architecture design. So, summarizing this lecture, we have already seen these two in the previous lectures. In this lecture, we have dealt with the architectural problem solving patterns, especially with document mining, hierarchy formation, enterprise workshop, matrix mining, nominal group technique, mini patterns for problem solving meetings, followed by the summary. Thank you. Feel free to ask any questions.